Hey, I don't mean to scare you, but you know, it's that time of day. It's the time of day where, oh no, they're there. The Karens, Kevin's, run! Go watch another episode of Completely Stupid. Save yourself. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things, with your host, the Australian idiot who tries to come up with something stupid to say in his introduction every single time. You're in for a doozy today, I think. I don't know. I'm just back from like a long weekend away doing other things, so hey, let's get back into it, eh? Take a shot for every time I said A in that introduction, lol. Here we have a very funny interaction between a person who's doing their delivery and the people who are there not really being too happy about it. It's very funky, to say the least. Here's a clip.
Come on, man.
We got people recording me without permission.
You're in plain view.
I sure am, and you are too.
All I asked you is to not be rude to my customer. That's all I asked. You started calling me names. I never once called you anything.
What did I call you, ma'am?
Baby.
Oh, I thought you said I called you a cuss word.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, baby.
Oh. Kristen, I'll send this to you.
And do what with it? And do what with it? What y'all gonna do with it?
I don't understand what your problem is.
I don't understand what y'all problem is. Only thing I want to do is come do my job. When y'all making that hard on me, I cannot do my job. This is the pickup point. I have to use this ramp. I have to use this ramp to get my mail, and that's the pickup. This is the. You're not gonna tell me what's the pickup point for my job. Are you seriously telling me how to do my job?
I've worked here for 26
I don't care how
years.
I don't care how many years you worked here for. Do I need to call Dukes because y'all lie and say she do this, she used to do this and do that, but every time I ask her, she just said she never did it.
I have nothing to say to you.
And so why you staying right here talking to me then? Exactly. You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what?
You were being
You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what? You're standing right here talking to me for what?
You won't even let me talk.
I don't want to hear you talk. I've been saying that from the beginning.
I mean, first off, he can record you without permission. You can rightfully say, well, what are you going to do with that? Well, what's the point of doing that? But also saying, you have my permission to record me. It's like, yeah, and you're in public, so, you don't have reasonable rights to privacy when you're out in public. It be what it be, move on from that, you know? But the second part of this is just like, I thought maybe the person behind the camera was a bit of a Karen, especially considering how this clip starts off. But then when the supposed owner of one of the shops here complains about having been name called and the name call is babe, it's just... Is it just me when I heard that I was just like, okay, that's ridiculous. That is stupid. Oh no, someone called you babe when talking to you. That just might be how they speak. That's not even meant to be an insult to you. Legitimately. I don't think there's ever been a context where I've legitimately heard babe used as an insult against someone. Not properly. There are the stupid men idiots who use it against someone they don't know because they think they're slick, but, you know, besides that point, it's time for some supermarket chaos, you know, where I'm at home. So the context we've been given with this one, along with the actual clip itself, is that apparently Darren here went up to the counter with some alcohol. When it scanned up, it scanned at $2 more expensive than the ticketed price. Anyhow, the managers come over to attempt to fix that difference, and chaos further ensues at that moment. Here's a clip.
You asshole. Now you can't take it to the higher level. I said let's stop, right? And you want to go on. You know, and it ain't $2.
How much you want your money back? You want it
Dad,
cash?
shut your ass up. Just give it back.
How do you want your money back?
Give it cash.
Okay, cash.
All right.
I hope you have a great night out.
You too, mother.
I hope you have a
You
great
too, mother.
I hope your night, you know, very big.
You better watch your ass.
You better watch your ass.
You better watch. This got nothing to do with
Okay, Donald.
You got nothing
Oh, right. I didn't tell you, good brother. I ain't stupid like you. He's just an asshole. Yo, you take control of him. Hey, you get off. No, you get off. No, I'm good. I'm trying to get you. Why are you coming up to? Now I got three people. Oh, I said, what did I say? They were over. You're gonna fight a kid over what? $2? Go up. It's about you priced it wrong. Oh, you got 3 people. 1, 2, 3 people now, right? All right, what's your name? Nobody's getting nothing. Have a great night. Have a good night. You tell him. Have a good night. Hey, go now. No, ain't no hey. Get your bottles and go. You got your money? Go. What's your name? Go. Spell it. You see it on the name badge? Go. You already caused enough disturbance here. Go. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out. You got your money. All right, now who's the tough guy? Go. I'm the tough guy. Go. You caused a disturbance. Oh, no. Go. You now. Oh, yeah. You forgot your bottle. Have a good night. That's not my bottle. You bought them. Look at him. See? All right, good. Good. You like a dog. Go. Yeah, you'll see me again. You can see me anytime. Oh, yeah, Donald? We'll see, Donald. I said let's stop, right? Okay. And you're the one who elevated it. Have a great night. Let's see, Donald. Enjoy your afternoon and night, whatever. Good night. Nah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Come on, no, you're the man, dog.
All of this over $2 that the manager was literally in the process of fixing. You know, sometimes it's just like, okay, I get it. When you see the ticketed price of an item and then it scans up at more expensive than the ticketed price, yes, that's annoying, it's frustrating, and you rightfully call it out. But when they're in the process of attempting to fix it to you, at least decreasing the price back down to what the ticketed price was, I don't think it's worth it to erupt into the chaos that this ended up becoming. Heck, it might not even been the guy who was trying to buy the product that ended up erupting. I can't quite tell whom erupted the chaos here. It just seemed to erupt for some reason or another here. And, well, just be stupid. Yeah, I get it. The ticket being wrong can piss anyone off. I've dealt with it before. I worked in retail for I worked at a supermarket for 4 years. About a year and a half was at registers. I dealt with this multiple times where tickets would come up wrong. And then of 2-ish years where I was the one who was just covering items, scanning things like that. I don't know how many times I spotted tickets that weren't meant to be there anymore, and customers got items at most of the time free, purely because the policy is that if it's anything under $50, if the price is wrong in comparison to its ticketed price, they just get it for free. If it's over $50, it just gets price matched to what the ticketed price was. But it's just another level of stupidity. I don't know why this erupted into chaos as this did, but hey, it did, and well, here we are. Here's an interesting video from this guy here who is coming to collect his truck from a towing place, City Towing, or City Towing, I think that's what it's called. And when they're pulling it out with the forklift by its back wheels, it looks like the tires on the back wheels have been completely mangled. Here's the clip.
You taking that claim, Miss Ma'am? It's all good. Y'all getting sued. I got my lawyer on it. So, all right. Have a blessed day. And don't nobody else's car up. Dumbass people. Oh, he forklifting?
Yeah, it's fine. It's going to be lifted up by the outside of the wheels, just like it was on the road.
I don't like that. I can't just drive it out. Hey, man, look how it's squeezing my rim, fam. Hold up, bro.
That was like that when I picked it up.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Hey, bro, hell no.
It was like that.
It wasn't like that, bro. Who finna pay for that?
That vehicle was in any other condition than when we obtained it. If you don't have that...
Oh, I got pictures.
Okay, then.
I got pictures. I want my bro. I don't care. All right. How about this? Bring who you need. I want you to bring who you need right here, and I want my money. Hey, bro. All City Towing. Explain it. Why is my truck like that? Do you know why my truck's like that? Do you know why my truck's like that?
Stay off our property.
Huh? Hey, boy, you shut up. Oh, now you want to talk while the gate closing? You want to talk while the gate closing? You want to talk while you out here?
That's the question. When would this have actually happened? Because, like, just listening to this entire conversation, okay, so they wouldn't let you drive it out. Why wouldn't you be able to give them the keys so they can drive it out? Or maybe it's so they don't hit things. But yet they're trying to move a giant, like, probably a very, 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 very heavy car, very heavy truck by its rear wheels with a forklift. I don't know about you, but that just seems like a massive safety hazard in and of itself. Doing that with smaller cars, sedans, SUVs, and stuff like that, yeah, I get it. Those things don't tend to be that difficult to do this with, but something that long and probably very, very heavy, that just seems to be really dangerous and very stupid, but they're doing it anyway. And at some point, those tires have been mangled. I don't think I've ever seen tires in the state of that. I've seen people slash tires. I've seen like slash tires before, which are fun tip. Here's a little fun tip. If you ever go to your car and you see that people have slashed 3 of your tires, but not the 4th one, before you call for insurance, make sure you slash that 4th one. Because depending on where you are and depending on your insurance company, if only 3 of your tires have been slashed, insurance might not cover the replacement of those tires. So always slash that 4th one. But it's like, how does that even happen? Is the forklift thing squeezing it too much? I honestly doubt that forklift picking up was what did it. I think those tires got screwed at a different state of the process, which makes me question how this happened. But hey, apparently he sued them and got money out of them, so good on you. In this clip, we got a bit of a loony Karen on the plane here who seems to be going on a bit of a ramble and a rant about other people getting drinks before her and seems to have a little bit of a racist intent.
You're serving them drinks, but I'm white.
You're disturbing the cabin. That's number 1.
No, I'm not.
So we're asking you kindly, if you don't mind, just to take your seat.
I will.
We will not be serving you any alcohol.
You never served me any alcohol, but you served the black people.
We will not be serving you any.
And that's fine.
Okay.
And you never served me anyone. But you're discriminating against me because I'm white.
Again, I'm going to ask you just to take your seat.
I am going to sit.
Okay.
But you're discriminating against me because I'm white. I'm white, and you don't like white people. Black life matters, white life matters. Where it's all peace and love. Fucked up. Fucked up shit. White life matters, black life matters. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm disturbing somebody. Wow.
I know, I'm watching you, brother.
Yes, I'd like a water.
She wants a water.
So there's probably a few things with this one here. Genuinely, she's either gotten a little high or something prior to the flight, which I doubt that'd be the choice you'd make because that could get you in a bit of trouble, or probably more likely have some alcohol whilst waiting for the flight, because you know that is a possible thing. Actually, I don't know what is within American airports. I know here in Australia, past the security, when you're in like the waiting lobby, you got your foods, you've got Lego stores for some reason, don't ask why. get some Lego on your way out of the city you're in, I suppose. And then there's also bars and restaurants where you can get alcohol, you can even buy wine, and supposedly she may have gotten a little bit tipsy from that and is now just spewing her very not great thoughts out to everyone to make everyone understand that in truth, behind the mask, she's a bit of a racist. Oh well, the mask is gone now. Also, I just love how they did the call, when she did the call for staff button, they turned it off and then she turned it back on, they turned it off again, and then she turns it back on and finally someone decides to come to actually give her something. It's just like, lol, oh, you're trying to turn it on? No, we're turning it off first. Sorry about that, we don't want you. Karen losing her mind at a pharmacy.
I just LeBron Man's at 986-1. I'm calling 911. Okay, call 911 because I still refusing me to breathe. I guess 5 times I've told you my name and my birthday.
Calm down. Do it again. Calm down.
Well, when I can breathe.
Here. Give me your license. Give me your license. I'll pull it up.
What? 9864 LeBron Almanza.
Levon, I can't understand you when you scream.
This is another one where we lack a lot of context to the entire situation. I honestly have a funny feeling that this person may potentially be having a medical episode that is causing this utmost anger, screaming and all that, considering how she is breathing between her yelling rants. But again, that's just speculation. Here we have another heated argument between a Karen and a skater, and she attempts to charge at the skater, falling over in the process.
It's a f***ing kid! Yeah! He's a f***ing kid! What are you gonna do? And he's talking with that kid! What are you? Yeah! So keep on f***ing antagonizing? We weren't f***ing with him! He gave him a talk shit! He keeps on f***ing talking shit! So you wanna act like a badass? Come here, motherfucker! Little primitive bitch! You're going to jail? What are you doing? What am I gonna go to jail for? If you put your on it, I'll oh, really? You're gonna fucking... What are you doing, you dumbass? Get the out of here! Get out of here! You're just trying to charge me, you get out of here! I'm gonna your glasses, dog! Get out of here! Dude, leave! You just trying to charge me! Or no shit! I threw your phone over. Get out of here!
God damn. Oh my... How did you do that? Like, you're so caught up in trying to charge this person, you just slip on, like, what, 3-4 stairs? It's not even a full flight of stairs, like, just 4 stairs there, and you flipping slipped, threw your phone up at him, as well as your glasses went flying towards him, and like, you just now got egg on your face. You just completely stuffed up. How do you feel? Like, come on. Also, kid, I probably wouldn't have thrown the phone or stomped her glasses or whatever else you did there, because it now means that she can potentially go after you because, you know, you did property damage. It's probably not the greatest move, but at the same time, she kind of charged at you first, but still, wouldn't have done it, but funny nevertheless. In clips that are going to make you want to tear your hair out, here's a good one.
Unfortunately, I can't offer that. All I can do is tell you.
No, you can offer that. You can offer that.
Unfortunately, I
Because
cannot.
I purchased the bag. You
Yes,
see
and
that?
I understand your feeling. I understand what you're saying. I would also want my
I don't
item back.
care. I want the bag that I purchased. I don't want my money back. I want that bag.
Unfortunately, all we can do is give you back your refund.
I don't want the refund. I want my bag.
If you want,
so
I can help
call
you
your night
search.
crew and tell them to search and get me my bag.
Well, if the bag was taken back by the night crew ran it, someone probably
I
already
don't
purchased
care.
it.
So where is it?
Like I said, someone probably already
Like
purchased
I
it.
said, you can't repurchase something that was purchased.
Unfortunately, you
I
cannot. It's the same-
purchased it.
Right, I understand that
So
it's your
what are you
item.
doing?
Yes, ma'am, I understand it's your item. It got ran back.
No.
It got given to someone
I
else.
don't care.
The only thing we can do is give you
No.
a return.
No, I don't want your return. I want my bag.
Next, please.
I don't want a return.
I know you want your item. I understand that.
Bag.
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, we can't do that. All I can give you is your refund.
Unfortunately, you can do that. Give me someone higher than you, like an actual person that can give me my bag.
So all you can... Copy. So all I can do is give you this number, which
I
is...
don't want that number. I'm not leaving here until I get
Right,
the
you
shit
wanted
that I
someone
need.
higher up than me, all I can do is give you this email.
You guys are ridiculous. I purchased something and you didn't put it in my bag. So now I have to go running around to find it? No. No.
I understand that.
No.
I understand it's your item. and
I'm
mistakes
not
were made.
going to run around and look for my item.
I understand. All we can do is give you a refund.
You guys are ridiculous. I'm not going to run around and look for an item that I purchased that was not in my bag.
Correct. I understand that. Again, all I can do is give you the refund because I can do anything about that. If you have a complaint or if you
I
like
don't have a complaint.
someone
I
higher
want
than
my
I am,
bag.
there's the
I want my bag.
Maybe she should ask Santa Claus for
The
it.
only thing that I can do is give you a refund. I don't have the power to find your bag.
Well, who has the power?
Again,
Who has the power? Who has the power?
Again,
If
it
you
would
don't
be the
have the
email.
power,
It would be
who
the
has
email
power?
who you would like to talk to.
Sorry, Anna, I got
here.
Well,
bags
keep
in
calling
my
for
truck.
me here.
Unfortunately, I can't
Before
do
I
that.
leave, because I've spent my whole lunchtime here for this. So now you're gonna call him. I'm not leaving here without my check.
So this phone number would be the store number.
Nope.
So it would get
You
you back
call
to
it.
this store.
Call it.
You would like,
You call him for me and get him on the phone.
yeah, like I said, I can't call.
Call him.
Unfortunately, I cannot do
I'm
that.
supposed to call someone on a picture.
No, this would be the information. This would be the email, and you can talk to higher ups
Call
through the
him
email.
for me. I'm not leaving here until I get my item. You
Correct. I
understand?
understand that you want your item. Unfortunately, I cannot give you the
I
item.
don't care. I don't care.
The most that I
You're
can do
going
is
to
give you
give me
return.
my item, or you're going to call whoever this person is in the picture.
Should be 170.
Right. Again, I can't do that. Right?
You don't exist?
No.
I'm supposed to
If it's a
scrabble
customer,
this
if
shit?
it's a customer complaint, I cannot do the
I don't
complaint for
care.
you.
Call the person that you think is on that picture.
One sec.
Yeah, some invisible person, right? Because that's what you want me to do.
I'll be over here.
It is an invisible person. That's why you want me to call it. I'm not gonna be here and not get the shit that I need.
Are you supposed to get something in the store?
You need a bag today?
I'm not leaving without my item.
Thank you. Where should I put the Just put it back there.
I don't want my money back. I want my
No
bag.
receipt for me?
Okay.
And I don't need to sign.
Figure
Okay,
it
thank you.
out. Figure it out. I don't want my money back. I want my bag that's on that receipt that you put in my bag and it's not there. That's what I want. I don't want my money back. I want my item.
You're asking for something I really don't have.
I don't care. That's what I bought.
I understand.
That's what's on the
All we
receipt.
can do-
So that's what I want.
And I, like I said, I get you, but we
Okay,
don't have
well
that
figure
bag.
it out. Figure it out. Tell somebody and figure it out. Call another store and ask them if they have the bag that I need. That's what you can do.
I can't do that.
Yes,
All
you
I can do
can.
is
I'm not going to do
refund
that.
you the bag.
Call another store and figure out where my bag is.
So clearly, she brought a bag from this company, and well, it turns out they didn't have that stock in the store, and so instead are offering her a refund, but she refuses to take that damn refund because she wants that bag. I just want to question, how many times did you guys hit your head against a brick wall because of how this just kept going? It didn't seem like it was going to actually stop. It just went on and on and on. She just has no, like, I don't get it. I get it. I know. Okay, I get it. You wanted this item, you spent all this time waiting to get this item to find out that when you've brought it, it turns out they ran out. That is a huge stuff up on the store's behalf. But at the end of the day, they can't do the impossible. If they don't have the stock, they can't just magically whip it out of their ass and give it to you. They just have to give you a refund because what else are they going to be able to do? They can't do anything else. So sitting here and arguing with the staff member over this problem is just stupid because you already know it's not going to actually do anything. They can't do anything about them being out of the bag that you're chasing. They're out of the bag. It's that simple. There's nothing more to the story there. They just don't have the bag, and it's just tough luck. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. In this next clip, we got a group of good Samaritans who see someone getting abused and attempt to fix the situation successfully.
You can call the cops for yourself.
You're not gonna explain.
I don't even know if
She don't gotta explain.
have somebody on hold.
I seen you in the elevator being aggressive with her. Now you want to call the cops? Yes, I want to see the call the cops. No,
stay with them unless
she's not gonna.
Look.
I don't care. Yeah, look at her. Look at how you have her. You have her like that.
Alexis, you gonna stay with them? Come here.
I'm not gonna let her go with you. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Hello?
I want to see you call the cops.
Hello?
I want to see you call the cops.
Hello? Hey, Google where the map is at. I'll call right now. Hello? Alexis, you're gonna explain to him?
Don't talk to her.
You're gonna do all this?
I'm sorry, we're getting involved in a situation where this person is like...
Motherfuckers like that come and go. They come and go. Let him threaten you. He left you. He left you. He just left.
More like successfully with an asterisk, because there are some other potential problems that may occur down the line. I honestly hope that she was able to get the help that she needed to keep out of the situation from reoccurring, but it wouldn't be too surprising that if the supposed abusive boyfriend knew where she lives, it wouldn't be too surprising to know that he turned up later to try and cause some trouble. But I hope and pray that that didn't happen and you got away, and that's as good as that. Either way, good on these people. Why is this in a Karen compilation? I will never know. In this clip, these pair of guys were just here getting some food, and then this other guy comes in and starts making some racist remarks on how they're descendants from Escobar, or whatever mess, nonsense, really.
Is Escobar, why are you at Checkers?
Badass fucking,
Why you boys at Checkers if your uncle's Escobar? You guys should have gold.
Well, I mean, everybody's got a fucking...
If your uncle's... Oh, you're laying low, huh?
We can't have a fucking burger.
I mean, you can't wear gold like that. You gotta lay low, bro. I love the green lights. So I wrote Kawasaki. I do.
It's my dude, and it's like,
What's your name?
And it's like,
what's that tattoo?
Engineer something to be like everything's scared of
Medellin. You know him? Literally. Okay, so then how do you get
really nice. Hell yeah, so I heard you all say Medellin and just
so when do you go back?
I had to bug you. Why does that matter? Like, yo.
Because I got a boy over there right now. I'll call Ben. You want to talk to him?
I mean, now he's pretty good.
No, Medellin. No, his girlfriend. Let's go, Ben.
I'm so, I had to bug you. I just had to bug you first.
No, because I got to call motherfuckers out when they... Ben, here we go.
So I had to be like, yo.
Ready? Let's talk to him. Let's go. Bro, let's talk to him.
No, so I digress. Of course, they're doing DoorDash.
Do you think they were gonna find that funny? Is that why you attempted to make a really bad racial joke? Is that what you were trying to do here? Or were you actually trying to offend them and potentially get some rise out of them? Because overall, it was just dumb. It like legitimately made no sense what you're going on about. It's like, oh, you should be laying low. You're descendants from Escobar, right? Yeah, you should probably be laying low. You should be out here getting food. Yada 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 yada. I was like, what in the what? Are you like? Is this just a bad joke that failed to land that you just keep trying to commit to even though it's failed? Buddy, if that's the case, just give up and move on. Stop making a fool out of yourself. Here we have a Kevin and a Karen who's made an order at a McDonald's and has not gotten their tartar sauce they requested to have with the order when they got their order. So rather than go up to the counter and ask for, hey, we didn't get our sauce, can we get our 2 tartar sauce please? They start going off at who they assume to have been a minimum wage worker.
712.
When I ordered, we ordered 2 sides of tartar sauce.
Okay, what first said one?
We ordered 2 sides of tartar sauce and chef of sauce, so I want the other side.
Okay, you have to
Let
pay
the
for it.
grown man earn his minimum wage, Scott. Fuck the tartar
I make more than
I
you
make-
say.
Fuck you. Scott,
Listen,
How much do you make?
I'm gonna
How much do you make?
Scott,
I make $35 an hour.
I'm
But,
gonna have you escorted from the store.
why don't you go fuck yourself?
fucking
Don't come back to my store.
Your
store!
Don't come back to my store. Get out. Get out, white trash. Get out, white trash. Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Get out, white trash. I need to have somebody escorted to my store, please. I'm gonna get their license.
Yo, we are not.
Jeez, man, just why are people like this? Just like, oh yeah, I'm not getting what I want immediately. We're gonna be aggressive towards them, and then we're gonna brag about the fact that I make $35 an hour. Yeah, cool, mate. Cool. Absolutely amazing, man. Gotta praise your wage. Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking to the guy who is the owner of this franchise, of this like store area, that he's the current head honcho of this store. Uh-oh, I think he might be making more per hour than you. Based upon an article from the start of this year, it's estimated that on average, a franchise owner will make a profit of $150,000 per year. That's the money that they get for themselves. So let's say we assume they work an average 38 hourly week. We convert that by the year, that's an average hourly rate of $75 US. Buddy, here you are bragging about your money, but then here's the owner over here who could brag far more about his money if he so chooses to. But he doesn't, because he isn't an asshole like you. Here we've got a few people who are deciding to take photos inside of a public park, and then we have this Karen who doesn't know how to mind her own business and thinks it's wrong to take photos in a public park, so goes off at them.
We don't know who this person is. Get out. Because this is not your professional studio space. I understand. Yeah, so get out! Every week. They were here yesterday, I called the police. Yesterday. Every weekend. Until Christmas. They'll be here every day. Okay, this is a park for kids and children and people.
Ma'am, you better walk away soon before I call the police on you.
Good, call them.
Because this is not called for in front of my children.
Call the police.
This is not called for.
You know what? I'll call them right now. I'll call them right now.
Man, look at my boss man right
We're taking pictures.
Babe,
Just go ahead. Wrap up.
this is not your studio.
This isn't your photo studio. People are allowed to take photos at public parks. What the hell are you on about? What? In this next clip, this guy absolutely loses it over getting a small drink instead of a large.
Give me my money back. Give me my money back then. Give me my money back then. I ordered a large.
I don't care.
Where's the spit?
Yes.
Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my money back.
What money?
I ordered a large drink. She said I can't have a large drink. Give me my large drink.
Get this man large. No.
Where's the spit? I spit on you. Where's the spit on you?
It is over there.
Where's I didn't spit on you. You lying. Give me my money back.
It's right there.
Ain't no spit right there. What's it? It ain't my spit. It ain't my spit. Give me my money back or give me my large drink.
What kind of large drink was it?
Give me a Sprite. I ordered this shit on the paper. Give me my larger drink.
You're not gonna spit and think that
I didn't spit. You lying. It ain't no. No, I didn't order a small. I didn't order a small.
Alright, relax, alright? I'm gonna help you out, alright? Relax. You got a small?
Right, but I didn't order a small. Everything else here is small drink. When do I order a small drink? Exactly. I didn't spit. Somebody else spit. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
They spit on the ground, but
I didn't spit on the ground.
you spit, you did?
I didn't spit right there.
But that's not a problem though.
Y'all be my food when I come here and eat.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Have a seat, okay? Have a seat. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you, right? I always take care of you, right? Yeah. Alright, so just have a seat. Calm down, alright? Watch this. That's how you handle it. Watch this.
Someone should give her a raise. She's clearly dealt with this type of shit before and just understands exactly how to get a customer to calm the fuck down. Now, I think it's just one of those situations where it's like, maybe he did ask for a large when ordering, but the person who was putting in the order accidentally put in small. He may not have even paid for the large size based upon what she says is on the receipt. But at the end of the day, it's just one of those things. Slip-ups can happen. If he just handled it calmly and just like, hey, I thought I ordered for a large, you know? Sorry to annoy you about it. It's just, I thought it was a large. And then they could go through this exact same thing, just like okay, cool. This looks like I put it in wrong. We'll fix that up for you. Cool beans. It's like, I feel like people just forget that if you handle these, if someone stuffs up your order, 9 times out of 10, they're not doing it with malicious intent. So if you ask nicely for them to correct the mistake, they'll happily do so. Not this type of shit. Christ. Guy got super lucky that there was someone there who knew how to calm him the hell down, and he still got his large drink. That person deserves a raise. So this Subway worker is just finished off serving a customer and decides to go take her break. Another customer walks in and immediately starts going off in a bit of an argument and tangent on how horrible of a worker she is because she's not serving her right away.
Are you on your phone? Aye.
Hi, so you're supposed to be serving?
I'm actually on my break. I'll just be a minute, sorry.
You're on your break, that's fine. I will just phone the franchisee of the place then, because that is just absolutely rude what you're doing. You're supposed to be working.
I took a break.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I've been standing there for ages.
No, you haven't. I literally just finished. Hold on a wee second, actually. The last customer I served was, just give me 2 wee seconds and I'll show you the time of the receipt. Right, no, 2 wee seconds. Just a wee second. Right now it's 29 minutes. I served that customer 2 minutes ago. I'd be sacked.
Yes.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Alright, I'll let my supervisor, my manager know. Now,
Oh, no, I'll be in touch with
oh, that's
you.
fine. Do you want the email for Google Tools?
No, I'll get that email.
Ah, that's fine, babes. That's fine. Oh my god.
I think I already know what the supervisor would have said to the phone call complaint, and then when the story gets filled in later by their worker, it'd just be like, oh yep, that'd be them. It's like, unfortunate timing, you took your break and you're the only one at the store today, so at that point in time, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, it's just one of those things where, you know, we have to take a break at some point. We can't just work non-stop and stay at the counter. Like, what do you think we are? Not human? Like, we can't just stand there at the counter all day, every day. We do take breaks. We do finish a shift. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where a lot of people don't realize that yeah, we do finish work, and sometimes you'll see us walking around the store with our uniforms still on because we just finished work doing some shopping. And some people just think it's like one of those things like, I'm gonna ask you if you can help me. It's like, okay, I'll point you over this thing, and then there's just like other people just like, oh, why are you doing shopping? You're supposed to be working. Like, that's the people that just don't understand the thing that, you know, we're all humans. We're humans too. We need breaks. We finish work. We're not always here to slave away for a pay. Like, seriously?
In this clip here, we have a person who seemingly just completely loses it on a flight.
Let this go! Can I do that with freedom? All I care about is freedom!
You're under arrest.
That's fine. I've been there before. I'm not scared. I've been there before. This hurting my elbow! It's hurting my wrist! You're hurting me, Sheriff! You're hurting me, Sheriff! Why are you choking? I can't breathe! Why are you touching my leg? Why are you touching my leg? I can't breathe! This is George Floyd! Everybody's gonna have to wait until my crossover from my nephew feels better on my ankle. My ankle hurts from my nephew crossing me over in Arizona. So, you facetious. You know what, I'm gonna have to wait. I can walk
Please
this
just
out, but
take her off the plane. Please.
No! No!
No.
No! I don't seatbelt! Totally fine. After you! I don't like the pressure! I'll give all these people the space they need, but this fat bitch is a bitch! This fat bitch is a bitch! This fat bitch is a bitch! Shut up talking to me, Richard Gere! Shut up talking to me, Richard Gere! I appreciate your effort! Shut up, Richard Gere! No, I don't! Yes, Dad! Thanks, Papa! You're so cute! I love you! Don't touch me! No!
That's it.
Hey, record!
We see you hit him. Yeah, that's assault. Yeah. You just assaulted an officer. Please don't.
I wasn't gonna go. I didn't scare anyone. The people are already scared. It's Congo and Palestine. What the f are we scared of? We're scared of everything.
So, was anyone counting how many random charges that the police are probably going to be able to lay on her there? You know, a bit of causing a disturbance, resisting arrest, attempting to assault an officer like multiple times in that case in here. I don't know. She seems like to be a very bright person who has a whole future ahead of her. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't get how we got here in the first place, and her reactions are... I don't know. It just seems like someone who either just is mentally unwell or is high on drugs or just drunk. Or maybe this is just them normally. I don't know. I don't... Seems a bit insane, but some people do act like this. I've seen it. Here we have a clip where they've lost it all in Vegas and have come over to this store here to steal a bunch of sandwiches and gets caught red-handed. Here we go.
Okay, you guys are doing too much.
Well, you should have been
let me
in the first place.
Let me go.
No, give us our stuff back.
Okay, I will grab your stuff, but you don't have to touch me like that.
You should
Just let me go.
Just let your stuff go. Drop
Okay,
it.
let my
Drop
purse
it.
go, and I will let it go. Excuse me, you can't block me in the store. Here,
Put all the stuff back. You copy that? No, there's more there. I see it. I see it.
This is not your stuff. You can't pepper spray me.
Put this stuff out.
What do you mean?
Put this stuff out.
There's nothing else that your guys, like your little sandwich there. Excuse me. There.
Thought you were stealing.
You got your thing.
Thought you were stealing.
You got your thing.
Thought you were stealing.
I mean, the initial part of the introduction saying she lost it all in Vegas is a joke. We don't know if that happened. Probably not. She's just here stealing sandwiches, which, going off of what I remember the last time I had a deep dive into the law surrounding shoplifting and shenanigans along these lines on what people who work at the store can do in response. In theory, she could if she got harmed in any way with that back and forth when they were trying to pull her bag away from her, she in theory could sue them because they're not meant to do that. They can, if they have a good belief that you stole something, managers and people of similar positions are allowed to block you from leaving. They can't put their hands on you, but they can stop you from leaving until a proper officer of the law comes in, which is funky. Obviously that didn't end up happening in the situation because she relented and just threw all the sandwiches that she was trying to steal onto the ground, but I digress. Here we have a fun one. We have a disabled guy who's behind the camera here confronting a couple in their beater van who are parking in a disabled car park when they seemingly don't have a reason to be there.
We're in a disabled parking space.
You came to us.
What does that even mean?
That means that you bothered us. We didn't come to you, so
I
that
couldn't
recording's
park
nothing.
there, and I had to park down the street. How is that
we
good?
didn't know that you had a parking spot. We didn't know.
There was a big sign right in front of you.
You couldn't tell us
There's
anything.
a big sign.
You couldn't be a big man.
There's
and
a
come
big
and ask
sign
us.
that says disabled parking.
You couldn't be a big man and to come and ask us
I
to
had to
move.
park down the block.
You couldn't be a big
Okay,
man
let's
to ask us
think
to
about
move.
this. Let's think. I
To
come in.
move.
If I asked you to move, if I asked you to move, I would have to go all the way back to my
You could
van.
have asked us to move.
I would have to park to ask you to move.
You can ask your driver to come ask us
I
to
drive
move.
myself.
Well, I'm sorry. You could have been a big man and came to us and
So,
asked us to move.
Let's think. I park, I come ask you to move, I go back to my van and then park again. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
Why don't you be a big man and just ask us to move? I don't know, how about you be considerate motherfuckers and just not park in a disabled car park in the first place? That's not a parking spot for you, you entitled pricks. Heck, it's illegal. If police see you do that, oh, that's a ticket right then and there because illegal parking. You're not meant to be there. So don't be this like, oh, why don't you be a big man? Buzz off. You're being an entitled prick because you shouldn't even be there in the first place. Here we have a Karen who likes a burrito with absolutely no sauce because, you know, she's got too much sour cream on the first burrito, so she got the Chipotle people to remake the burrito, and the second time around there's too much salsa, so she got them to remake it again. Yeah, you heard me right. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Anybody for these? No, sir.
I don't care.
care. I'm spending my money. I'm gonna get what the I want. Yeah, but what do you keep talking to me for? Why do you keep talking? Why don't you just shut up? Like, girl, why is she talking to me?
Okay, just calm down.
Yeah, I'm calm, but why does she keep talking to me?
Okay, just
Why do you keep talking to me? Like,
please calm
do
down.
your job and make burritos.
Yeah, please calm down. We're just trying to.
I'm calm.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm calm, but why is she still talking to me?
Calm your voice.
I'm good.
Okay, we're making your food.
So you still talking for what? Like you gonna do something?
Stop.
Like you gonna do something?
Stop, ma'am. Please, you're a drunk woman.
Are you gonna do something?
Ma'am. Please stop.
All right, let's make my tacos. This is bullshit.
All right. Good. What can I get on these tacos for you, dear?
Cheese.
Anything before cheese.
Oh, cheese. Corn, sour cream, and pico.
Did you want any rice or beans on your burrito?
White rice and no beans, yeah. I'm really sorry about that. Huh? Just steak and then no beans. I'm really sorry about that, by the way.
Look, Karen, I'd count your blessings. You got too much sauce 2 times in a row, man. That is some godforeseen luck there. You know how often they just underdo the sauce in a majority of fast food restaurants? I like to pray to those moments when you get way too much sauce, when you get way too much mayonnaise, when you get mayonnaise with a side of a chicken burger. Genuinely speaking, oh no, you got too much sauce in your burrito. Yeah, it's gonna be a little messy, but genuinely speaking, who cares? Oh no, you have too much sauce. Whoa. You're getting salsa and sour cream on your tacos. If you don't want too much of it, you may as well not have it because, you know, the predictability on how much sauce they're going to throw on there is all over the place. Sometimes you get too much, sometimes you won't get enough, and that's just how it is. Getting them to remake it every time they put too much sauce on there is completely ridiculous and very stupid, and a huge waste of food and time, like, genuinely. In this next clip, Karen gets in an argument with a bunch of movers.
Let's see. Nobody's trying to do anything for you.
That's okay. Don't worry.
We're just trying to do our job.
No, you're not. You told them that you wanted $200 extra. I have
You could do it.
That's
whatever
what
you
told
want.
them. Are you lying now?
I'm not lying. You didn't hire me. You didn't hire me.
You said $200 extra. Get out of my country.
Oh, that's great. I'm down with you. Hey, just hey, chill. Hey, I'm down with you. Hey, just hey, chill. Hey, great. Hey, that was perfect. Can I have your video?
I have you.
That's perfect. No, don't worry. You don't need to say anything else. You don't need to say anything else. You be careful. Watch out. The camera's right there. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm throwing it on there. I'm gonna pick it up. Go for it. Go for it. You didn't get to touch me. Go for it. You didn't get to touch me.
I didn't touch you.
You didn't get to touch me.
I didn't touch you.
You didn't get to hit me with anything.
I didn't hit you with anything. You threw that box at me.
Don't worry. The camera's
That's
watching right
okay.
there.
The police are coming.
Good.
So what?
No worries.
And look what you did to my leg.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
Don't worry. I have it on the
Maybe
video.
arrested. That's all right. Look what you did to my leg. You assaulted me. You assaulted me.
Don't worry. You can say whatever you want.
That's all right. You tried to rape me for $200 extra. You're a fucking liar.
Keep talking.
Gotcha on video. Alright. The police have your license plate.
Don't worry. You didn't hire. I'm gonna wait for them. I'm actually gonna call them.
That's fine. I did nothing to you. I hired a service.
Wait.
I hired a service.
Don't worry. I have you here.
That's right. and I hired a service.
Good. I have you here. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna wait for them right now.
That's fine.
You didn't hire me. Just keep that in mind.
We could stay here all day.
Don't worry. I'm gonna make you famous. I am going to make you famous. Yeah, I'm gonna call them right now. Sí, yo le hablo ahorita. I'm gonna call them right now. Sí, gracias.
I hate to be that guy, but based upon the work they were showing within this clip, I don't know if I would hire these guys to move my stuff in particular, but at the same time, it looks like whoever hired them was also just moving a bunch of empty boxes and boxes filled with rubbish for some reason. I don't know, I'm not going to question that too much. I just love the lousy attempt from the Karen to attempt to throw a box at them, but in the process trips over and scrapes her leg against the truck ramp, and then now after that's happened is claiming that this is because they hit her, they tried to throw a box at her, they assaulted her. It's just like throwing everything that she can to attempt to maybe stroke some form of fear or some worry into the movers or something, because clearly they weren't taking her seriously and she wasn't liking that fact. So for some context for this clip here, what happened before this is basically the guy recording the clip had found a dog that was running along the street on their own for a little while and decided to take it in and take care of it for about a month and a half, doing the typical things, attempting to get checks done, etc, taking good care of the dog. The other people in this clip are the technical owners of these dogs, so they stole the dog back when the dog was roaming the streets at one point.
It's who do you know? Who do you know? Since you took my dog from across the street, who do you know?
Nobody knows I took your dog.
Oh yeah, you did.
No.
That's my dog.
No.
I've got the pictures a month and a half before she showed up at your house to prove it.
In my name. Now.
Yeah, now, because you took her from my house after we were taking care of her. You're the smart one, by the way. Get your woman. She didn't show up at your house. She lives here, and this is a neighborhood where all the dogs walk around. Listen, you guys get to live with being dog stealing garbage. That's what you get to live with. Call whoever you...
Garbage if you had her for a month and a half and you didn't do that surgery on her.
Oh, it was scheduled the day before we found where you were. You stupid ass. You don't f***ing know shit. No, we had taken her and she needed to gain weight, and that's what we were doing. She gained 4 pounds in the 3 weeks between the first time we took her up there and the time you took her up there. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have the pictures. Dummy. No, you're going to hell for the sin of stealing a f***ing dog. Sure enough. The dog that I had for a month and a half before you took it says otherwise. It's chipped in your name. Chipped it. Or what? Yeah, Clark, you better handle it. Sure enough, babe. Tell them to bring everybody they got, too. Yeah, babe. Give a f*** Tucker is. I don't care who Tucker is. Call Tucker and call Tucker's friends. That's all right. That's all right. Tell him 469, step in his yard. Step on in. I'll be right here all day. That's what's up. And when they step on my property, they're leaking for good. Race to room temperature, babe.
I just want to propose this question to you guys first before I say anything else. What are your thoughts on this? Whose side are you on? Who do you think's in the right and who's in the wrong for this one? I personally see it as whilst technically she is, or they are, the rightful owner of the dog, clearly there has been some neglect issues for this dog, for the dog to be underweight when it was found by the other guy when he took it to the vet and found that they were underweight and that they needed to get, the dog needed to gain some weight of some forms by eating some pretty decent amount of food. And I feel like that it's very clear that these guys don't truly care about the dog. Considering what? It's been a month and a half, and assuming that the people who found the dog did their due diligence to verify who actually owned the dogs as soon as possible. I'm not 100% sure on that part there, but clearly there was some form of dog neglect at the point before the dog made its way over to the other people. Do they have the right to take their dog back? I mean, technically. Is it right though? Shouldn't they have let the people know? Or I don't know. It's very weird thinking about it. It's like they can definitely have handled this entire confrontation better. Like, because apparently they found the dog roaming through the streets, so they took it back to their house. So when the other people actually confront them about it, it's like, oh yeah, thank you for taking care of the dog. A lot of things happen over the past few months, blah blah blah. Like, actually be nice about it rather than whatever the hell this was. In this clip, we witnessed the aftermath of what was the crazy Karen neighbor breaking into an apartment and fucking shit up.
My cousin's crazy neighbor broke in and destroyed his apartment last night, and this is what happened. For part 2.
What the fuck? All the apartment. Get in, get out. Bye. What are you doing in my apartment? Yo, you take your upstairs. Down here and draws. Yo, you got me up.
By saying that there was a part 2, I decided to sift through this person's post history. They never posted a part 2. They just baited it for follows by the looks of it. And yes, before you ask, apparently the guy did call the cops afterwards, after this recording was initially done, yada yada yada, and that's gone somewhere. There's not too much information past that. Either way, can I just say, what is with the TikTok and just everyone going like, oh yeah, leave a like or follow for part 2, even though there probably isn't a part 2 anywhere. Oopsies. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh god. This is a crazy clip. It's just, I just gotta understand what's happening behind this. Is apparently this was a consistent crazy neighbor over time, and now this is just the furthest that they've gone. What's their reason for it? Are they racist? I mean, that's the first question that comes to mind to what I know a pair of people of color based upon the TikTok profile. So next we got a guy demanding respect and therefore will not move out of the drive-thru.
That's all you are doing.
I'll just stay here until we get respect.
No. You think you're gonna get respect? Respect is earned, not given. You came here speaking to me so rudely. Why would I respect you? Because I'm a child and you're an elder? All you're doing is holding up my line, sir. Could you please move forward? We can have a staring contest in the front parking lot. You are holding up my line.
Staring at you.
You are. Then what is that called? Glaring? I'm sorry.
You're not.
Pull forward. You got your stuff. What point are you trying to prove?
You know, we lack context to what initially happened before this clip, but at the end of the day, old mate's got his stuff. Old mate should just move along and move on with his day. It's not worth burning your time over something as little as this. Like, it's just not worth it. Move along, fuck off. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who has no idea how to mind their own business and has a need to criticize the clothing that these trio of girls are wearing.
Call us for the streets again. Do it again.
Do you think you're funny?
I do. Well, you said I'm for the streets.
You just keep laughing, because I'm not laughing. I feel sorry for you.
You
I'm a little girl like Julie.
Like, you're mad at what we're wearing? The
I think
fuck?
you should dress appropriate. Those are bras.
We look better than you.
Excuse me?
Excuse you.
I'd be like your mom telling you that you should.
You think you're not my mom, bitch?
That's good. You're not our mom, though.
I do think I'm
gonna act like one because you girls need it. You don't walk around town in a bra.
Okay, like, bitch.
I just want to know
why you want to be in our business. We didn't bother you. Why you gotta bother us?
You literally were walking. You were sitting in your car.
Go put a shirt on. Go put a shirt on and act right. Okay? Go put a shirt on. No, and act right. No. Come on. Yes, I have 3 little girls that are growing up looking at you.
Okay, they can look at us. Yeah, you can look at them.
Are you talking to me?
Shut up! Go home!
Why are you even here?
Thank you.
And I'm on my phone.
Wait, did she just do that the entire shopping trip? Just continues to degrade those girls in the other area? It's like, why? What was the point of that? It's so not worth your time. Here we have a Karen who's been wandering around the parking lot like a bit of an idiot who's almost gotten themselves ran over here. They walked out of the way of the car, and then as the car got closer, they decided to walk back in the way, and then they decided to go off at the driver for almost being close to hitting them.
And And what's wrong with you, ma'am? What's your problem?
Get off your phone.
What's your problem?
Get
What?
off. Get
What?
off.
Don't touch me.
Get off.
Don't touch me.
Get off your phone.
Don't touch me.
And get off your phone.
Don't touch me. You're in a parking lot. You're walking across. I waited for you to park, and you get in front of me. You walk back. That's really stupid.
Get off your phone and pay attention to the people
wasn't on the
walking.
phone.
Yeah. What is that in your hand?
I just turned it on. It's called recording, you dumbass.
You were holding it in your hand. You were on your phone.
No, I wasn't on my phone.
You were on your phone.
Get out of my face.
You pay attention to people that
Get
are
out of
driving.
my face.
You pay attention to people that are walking.
I am. Did I hit you? I wasn't even close
You weren't
to your ass.
paying attention.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Get out of my face.
Get out of this parking lot.
Get out of my face.
Get out of this parking.
You know, I'm just going to assume that the guy was not on his phone beforehand, considering how the Karen wasn't really doing much until the guy, like, poked out of his window with his phone in his hand and started going off at the person. Then she came over with her extremely bossy attitude saying, "Get off your phone!" Like she's some form of school teacher or something. And she continually does it over and over again, like that's going to do anything useful. Ma'am, you're the one who's wandering around the car park like a bloody buffoon, and now you're sitting here going like, "Oh, this guy's now recording me, I gotta go off it for using his phone whilst driving. Ha 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 ha." I don't know. Here he watches a Karen gets in a casual argument with the McDonald's employee at the drive-thru, complaining about how rude they are, and then decides to throw the drink at them.
That is the rudest person I've ever dealt with. She slams the window in my face and puts her hand up to me. She's incredibly rude. My food wasn't even made, and then I get attitude from her when I say I want my money back.
We were waiting on the chicken, so that's why.
But she had no idea what the food even was. She's and then you slam. I'm gonna throw this at you.
No.
Shut your mouth. You are the rudest person I have ever dealt with.
So my thoughts here is either this McDonald's worker is new at the job, hence why she might have been stuttering around and things along those lines, or maybe she just has a stutter. Either way, it sounds like that she's saying that the person was extremely rude because she didn't immediately understand what she was trying to go for when she wanted her money back and she was trying to verify the order. It sounds like this person in the car does not understand how to be calm and be patient with people who may not be experienced, and is very quick to light a fire under her ass when problems are caused. Here we've got an angry customer who's asking for a refund at their local Domino's, and the Domino's manager decides to say no, get out of my store instead, and starts this screaming match which is completely unnecessary.
What you mean you calling 911? I'm threatening you? What did I say? And then you gonna say I'm threatening you? Huh?
Sir, this is unacceptable. You're gonna have to leave now.
That's what you gonna say? I'm threatening you?
Sir, this is
That's what you gonna say? I'm threatening you though?
I'm trying to help you.
Who didn't nobody ask you? Are you gonna give me my money back?
No.
Then get back there. I'm not even talking to
Sir,
you.
this is unacceptable. You need to leave now. You are not welcome here anymore. Sir, you are now.
If you were going to eat it, how come you couldn't call while you were going to be able to eat it?
I ate one slice of this
that's not
pizza.
the question I asked you, though.
And I was at work.
You need to get out of my store before I call the cops.
I'm not getting out your store until you give me my money. And you're not going to keep talking to me like I'm not no customer. Manager. How about that?
That is unacceptable.
How about
you
that?
need to leave.
All right. How about that?
All right, watch.
Get the out of my store.
I'm
now.
not getting the out of nowhere until you give me my fucking money. How about that? How about that?
You
and you
are
too,
Sir, that is unacceptable.
I don't give a
I'll give you your money back, but you never come here again.
I won't.
Trey, okay, let it go.
The fuck?
Money back. Give me your money back. Let it go.
Talking about somebody.
I don't know why this guy was asking for a refund in the first place, nor why he was so goddamn worked up and angry about it, but the biggest thing here is the manager would have gone through training that shows you Rule 101 with dealing with angry customers. Don't scream and yell at them, diffuse the situation, try and find a solution to either get the person out of the store in the quickest way that works out for both of you, or find a way to calm the situation down. Not start screaming at the goddamn customer and swearing at them. Like, that's not how you handle these things. Like, I've been heavily defensive for retail workers in a bunch of other clips, mainly because I am one myself and I can understand their point of view. But here, that's not how you deal with angry customers. You don't scream and yell at them yourselves. That's just stupid. In this next clip, we got an old woman who decides to start harassing another person in Walmart just because.
Knock you out.
You need to get out of my face.
Shut up. Shut up.
Why am I took my shirt? Because you're mad about it?
I've never known about your shirt.
You know, you think you said ugly outfit. I know what you called
I never said ugly outfit. I called you ugly.
You said rude outfit. That's what you said. You don't talk. Don't talk.
Shut up. I'll take you outside. Shut up.
What are you going to do?
I'll take you outside and beat the crap out of you.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you call me your grandma. I'll put your little butt down there and mash you just not.
Get out of my face.
You get out of my
Don't
face.
touch me. Back up.
Right, don't touch me. You don't tell me to back up.
Get out of my face.
Shut up. You shut your mouth. Or you gonna get it smashed.
You think I'm scared of you?
You think I'm scared of you?
Back up.
You shut up.
Come on, she's sticking.
You ain't got no respect for nobody.
I don't care. I don't have to respect you. Look at how you're talking to me.
You don't deserve any respect.
You know, old people are like that double-edged sword. Some of them are very cool to talk to, just to relax and just hear some stories about their life. And then others, they have a sick shove so far up their ass that they just are so self-entitled that they expect everyone to just bow down beneath them whenever they're nearby. This seems to be one of the ladders here. Jesus Christ.
A guy just trying to pick fights with a loss prevention person at a store and then attempts to pick up a girl on his way out.
Come outside and take a swab then. Why are you a bitch? I just checked my schedule. I'm off at 3:15. Alright, meet me somewhere. Where you gonna be there? I was supposed to meet you last time in Dawn. Why don't you do it right now? You scared?
Is it possible to send someone over?
Oh, you guys are snitch ass rats. Damn. Okay. Snitch rat, bitch. Get out of here. You a snitch? Why you snitching, rat? Hurry up. Rata. Balance, fool.
Oh no, he's fine with her now?
You cut it out. Yes, we're good now, I think. Yeah, we're okay now.
Ew.
Thank you. Take care of yourself, bro. I love you. I'll see you around.
Mom? What's your job right now? How much you work? Like what? Like what do you do for your living? Where? I thought it was 2:15 and it put me 3:15.
I'm like, no, don't stop recording this, dude.
You scared, buddy? You scared? Oh, you won't fight me because you're scared. Oh, you're gonna go tell the cops? You snitch. You snitch. You white rat snitch. This isn't prison, buddy. Nor is he part of a gang. His literal job is to stop people from stealing. You think he's gonna give two when you call him a snitch? What are with people like this, just attempting to pick fights with people, and then when they choose not to do the fight, they're just like, oh, you're scared, eh? You're way scared? Meet me here, out there, this time, and we'll fight, we'll brawl. Oh, you're scared, huh? That's why you won't be. It's like, we just can't be stuffed dealing with your idiocracy. My God, that's just funny. Here we have a fight between the neighbor and the person who lives at this house and potentially their landlord. I'm not 100% sure. Some of the things said in this clip makes it seem like it's a landlord thing, but then other things make it seem like it's a HOA thing. I don't know. I'll let you watch the clip and I'll get back to you in a moment.
Leave my house for my kids to play. They can't play in the road because she stops them and puts violations on my door. I can't have a dog that barks. I can't have a dog that whines, but all these other people have dogs and they bark, and you can't even walk down the street without them barking your head off out of their own house. But my dog can't make a noise?
Your dog was on the back step barking and it tore up
a blanket because I just got him. I didn't even have him a week. Dogs have to adjust, Christy. I can't even walk my dog because they get attacked. I have two videos. I have two videos of my dog getting attacked by two park owner dogs. Ruthie's dogs and Russ's dogs. Both of them dogs approached my dog without a leash. I was walking in the middle of the road, but yet nothing happens. I called you and I sent you a message, and so did I send the dog warden. The same video that I sent you. You're right. Nothing gets done. Nothing gets done. You're right. What the dog warden did. Because you guys called them a mom. You called the health department on me. And yet they came and did an inspection and showed nothing. And yet now you're telling me I have more trash on I have no tools in my porch. But look at Bruce's. Bruce has a bike. Why is he allowed? Why are they allowed a moped on their porch, but I can't have bikes for my children? I'm only allowed 2. I have 4 kids. But I can only have 2 bikes. No, you're telling me I don't have a porch. You're telling me I can't put nothing on my porch. I had a toilet on my porch, and you called the health department. Wow, because I just pulled it out of my house within that day.
My bad, I don't hire a company to remodel my home. I do it on my own. So it might take me a day or 2.
Take some of the garbage off the back deck.
There is no garbage. Go ask the health department. There is no garbage on my back deck. I have a table, I have 2 tables, chairs, a grill, and a swing chair that I can't put on my front patio because you guys threw a hissy fit about it last time.
When I first moved in. You're right. This is exactly the problem. This is why my lawyer will be in contact with you, because what you guys are doing is illegal. Yes, it is. I have proof. Just wait. I didn't sign no rules with that. None. It's posted in the mailbox from 2016. You keep changing the rules every month, every year, every day you change the rules. It even says it in your own lease. You cannot accommodate the rules. You cannot change or modify the lease without both parties' approval. You've never had both parties' approval. Now they're telling me I have to move my car. They're going to remove my car. It's my car. You have 2 cars. Did they tell you to remove it?
That's a friend of mine.
Yes, you are. It says it in the rules that you're allowed 2 vehicles per lot. It even says it. It's not expired. I didn't put the sticker on it. They're not expired. Call the DMV. They're not expired. I sent you the proof. Ma'am.
I am just a little bit... I don't even know where to start with this one. There's just so much happening and so much stupid crap just going on. It's utterly insane. So I'm assuming that the people here, the old couple, they live in this neighborhood because they do, and they own another house in this neighborhood. Like, I'm leaning more towards they're the landlords, considering there's a lease signed and things on those lines. But I'm also thinking that maybe they're also a part of the HOA for the neighborhood, because considering they live here, they own at least 2 places here, and the tenant here is pointing out what other people in the neighborhood are doing, so it seems like it might be that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to lean more towards the landlord angle, though, because that's something we can basically confirm. The rest of it, not so much. And it's just... like, look, I get it, you live nearby your house, but you shouldn't, like, it's one of those things where you're not meant to be, like, picking on the day-to-day basis of what your tenant's doing. Like, oh, you get a blanket and they get a blanket and the dog rips it up in the day and the mess is everywhere for that day and that day only. That's not what you call people for or get them in trouble for. This happens, especially with a new dog, a dog that is young, that's inexperienced. They're just going to tear up random crap. Heck, the dog that we currently own used to do that a lot. Nowadays, not really. It takes like 6-7 months before she breaks through her bed and then tears it up once that happens. But it takes a while before she actually breaks through accidentally. Whilst in the past, she would just rip things apart for the sake of that's just what dogs do. Calling up the health inspectors to come and making a health complaint because they've got a toilet out on the front porch for like a day is just so ridiculous. Like, these just seem like some overbearing landlords that are just like continuously watching their other house. It's like, if that's what you're gonna do, then why the hell do you rent it out in the first place if you're going to be so observant and watch everything that happens to the house? Like, these are people who are living here too, you know? They're going to do their own thing, and this will lead to sometimes there's going to be messes about because, you know, we're only human. We're not going to be tidy, neat freaks 24/7. That's just not how this works. Here we have a Karen coming in to complain about what another worker apparently said to her, but doesn't really explain anything in depth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the next time she wants to threaten me with the threat of the next time that she's going to threaten me.
How'd she threaten you?
There won't be a next time.
How'd she threaten you?
Because there will be a written statement. It will be submitted to sheriff.
What did she say to you?
And when or if I choose to call law enforcement,
I'm calling
there
law
will be.
enforcement.
Then we will be waiting outside.
Outside sounds great. Yeah.
She's breaking laws.
How's she breaking laws?
And she's going to be reported.
Sounds great. How is she breaking laws?
Well, I guess you'll have to find the report. Okay.
She threatened me about threatening me the next time she can threaten me so she can threaten me. What? I'm sorry, but I'm just like trying to figure out my way out of this endless loop that you seem to have started here. It's just like, I think she's just coming with this massive speech and is driving home with this. Even when she gets questioned about, what in the world you're going on about, she keeps going, and it's like, when it's like, okay, what did she do wrong? It's like, you'll find out in the report. I'm not going to tell you directly because I'm stupid. It's just stupid. Here we find ourselves back into Waffle House, you know, the place where casual arguments and free entertainment comes with your amazing meal. Or amazing meal. I don't know, I've never been to a Waffle House in my life. They don't exist here in Australia, so I guess I query you. What's their food like? Anyway, today's interesting one with this one is that we got a customer arguing with an employee about something to do with their food and how rude the employee is supposedly being.
And it was on the board, but nobody else's food was on the board. And so, yeah, I'm videotaping because you're very rude, and I'm going to make sure that they see this. It doesn't, but you didn't have to answer me like that. All I asked was that they not put everybody else's bread is on the plate, but you put my bread because I said you should have talked to your waitress because I asked for a scrambled egg. I asked for a scrambled egg. Yes, I am, because you're rude. You're rude. You're rude. How am I rude? Something for? Because it was supposed to be a scrambled egg. Okay. Denise wasn't not supposed to be scrambled, so who's wrong? Who's wrong? If I'm paying for it, then I should get it how I asked for it.
We actually can't bring out the credit card for you. I'll have to get you the register because there's only...
I'm at Waffle House on Central, and yes, I'm turning her in because she was very rude. I guess maybe if I was her skin color, it would have been a different thing. Yeah, because everybody else's bread was on the plate.
Oh, look at all this bread.
Yeah, you're going to do it now. Yeah, you're going to do it now because I'm recording you. You're going to do it now because I'm recording you.
You really need to get out, or I'm going to call the cops. So
okay, and I'm going to show them this video from beginning to the end. I don't have a record, so they can come out. Her name is Samantha. Yes, I'm at Waffle House on Central.
The story being told here is a very intriguing one, to say the least. I'm not 100% sure how to feel about this one. Actually, no, I have something here. The employee definitely is a bit unprofessional about this entire situation, but I do think that the customer is blowing this entire thing out of proportion. Like, yeah, I get it. It sucks. They stuffed up your meal a bit. But I don't think it warrants this recording them and then going off at them in the way that you're doing. And then when you feel like things aren't going your way, or when you think you need something, a sticking point to go at the employee that's a little harder than what you initially were going for, you choose to potentially pull the race card involved in here. Actually, no, potentially. You did. You said, oh, it's because I'm not your color. It's like, that's so unnecessary. Just genuinely so unnecessarily.
Here's an interesting clip for you. So the people recording here are two people who are council workers. They work for the county. They're going out doing some things that require for them to go on other people's properties in order to do that. Now, here's a problem that's apparently occurred here. They failed to let the owner know of this property that, hey, they're here doing work for the county. You know, the thing that you should do so people don't come out with guns and stuff like that because you're hanging out in their property doing things. They didn't do that here, so now we get this beautiful interaction.
I'm calling the cops.
Call
now.
them. Call them, miss.
I hate your guts. Get the hell off my land. You close up the box.
When the cops get here, if you call them, you're getting
the hell off my
you're
land.
getting arrested for threatening me. You realize that, right?
You are criminally trespassing on my land.
No, we're locating underground
tampering
facilities.
with somebody's box that isn't even that company.
We recorded you saying that too, so we can use that when the cops get here. So call them.
We locate underground facilities, miss. This is our job.
You're supposed to show ID.
I can show you my ID, but you called
show me ID
you
now.
called me too many names.
I don't allow criminal trespassing on my land. You show me ID, both of you, or you are gone.
Nope, at this point we're showing it to the cops because you were rude and you threatened us.
Yeah, you threatened us.
You just get the hell off my land.
You threatened us.
Get the hell off my land.
And we'll tell you. And we'll
Listen,
tell them
asshole, you move on. I've never
going.
had bigger assholes in my life in that company.
Well,
I'm sorry you feel that way, miss, but it's not us personally.
I'm busy. I don't have time.
Call the cops. Call the cops.
Trespassing, you won't show ID.
Call the cops.
The people in this area have the right to see ID of the people on the land. You get lost.
We're way past that.
Get lost.
We're way past that now.
Yeah,
Get
just call the cops. At this point, call the cops.
I'm sorry, but the guys behind the camera are blindingly dumb. Just letting her escalate the situation rather than attempting to de-escalate the situation by apologizing for not letting her know that, hey, we're here to do some work, and then giving her the ID, to giving her the information to let her know what they're doing so that the situation could be calmed down and we could all move on and continue on with our days. No, instead they're rather, nope, you've escalated now, we're past that, I'm not going to do that anymore, you're just going to have to call the cops. It's like, what are you doing? You had the perfect opportunity to attempt to de-escalate the situation, and instead of doing that, you'd rather grab a fan and just rapidly swing it into the fire as fast as you can, hoping that the fire gets bigger. Like, that is the dumbest thing to do in a situation like this. I get it. She's come up at you extremely aggressive, threatening to shoot you because you're on her property and she has no idea why. Well, maybe, I don't know, cool the situation down by not only telling her what you're here to do, but also showing proof that you're who you say you are, especially considering you didn't do the due diligence of letting them know that you're here to do this thing in the first place. Of course they're gonna freak out. Of course someone is gonna go, hey, what are you doing on my property? What are you looking in those boxes for? You didn't tell me you're here. Like, it's just one of those things where there was so many ways you could have just closed off the situation, finished it off and de-escalated it, and we all could have been good. But instead of doing that, you just take things far further than what they necessarily needed to go. Here we watch as we find out yet another reason why you should never go to Walmart in person and just order your stuff online when those amazing specials occur.
At the end of the day, she was trying to park her car. He backed up like he was going to hit her car.
You shut the f*** up, bitch! You do something with me? How you doing, bitch?
You know what? I know you a bitch.
How you doing, bitch? Look, you got phone. You. Now you.
Ah, the classic. Customers arguing about some random nonsense that ultimately, if you actually took a moment to think about it, you'd be like, wait, you're arguing over that? That's so insignificantly stupid, it's not even funny, but yet here they are, arguing about it anyway, because why not? They got nothing better to do with their lives. They're kind of boring, so may as well sit in the Walmart car park and argue with other people, because what else you gonna do? Go home and live your life? Why would you do that? That's boring. Here we have a guy who gets a refund for something that he ordered. We don't know exactly what he ordered. He does claim that he ordered X, Y, and Z a little bit later, but he doesn't have a receipt, and the only thing that was actually returned was a drink, so he gets refunded for $6 something, but apparently that's not quite right. Let's roll the clip.
Enjoy your day.
That's not stuff. I want all my money.
We're giving you your refund, sir.
Yeah, I understand. My refund, he can't even give me the right change.
What was your order?
It was a double. It was a Coke. Okay.
You don't even remember your order?
It's a number one, $9.49. It was $9.60-something. And he's gonna try to give me $6. You.
Okay, you will have serious problems, sir.
Yeah, you have a serious problem. You don't know how to run a place.
Oh, I don't? And you don't
No.
know how to be a decent human being.
That's correct. I'm not.
Exactly. We
You're
all
damn
see
right.
it.
You believe this?
Do you believe
Hey man, I'm not involved, brother.
Do you guys hear this, man? What the f*** I do wrong, huh? And so I'm trying to serve all you guys. Be thankful or come here on lunch.
Hey, you.
Tell me something I don't know, sir.
I'll call police and have them come give me my change. Then let's see the fool that you got run this place. You are rude.
Yeah, I am. Get used to it.
Call the police. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'll wait.
What's your name?
My name's Jeff.
Jeff, what's your last name?
I'm not giving that to you. Call the police. That's when they hire $12 an hour people.
I see it on YouTube or TikTok or something.
It's crazy, isn't
I never see it in person, so it's the first time for everything.
Okay, depending on how recent the order was, surely the kid would either have the receipt in the rubbish there somewhere, or probably the better move, would be able to go to the computer and like sift through previous receipts and maybe find the one that would have been his and print that out and get the right amount. I don't know. Either way, the guy no longer having his receipt and only really having the drink to take back kind of makes things a little bit wacky because did the kid just stuff up? Did the guy actually only order like the drink or something else that was nowhere near as expensive as he thought the order that he got was? Or like what happened here? This guy's just a full wacko maniac though for how much he screams like a madman in there, though it doesn't help that the supposed manager is also clapping back at the same note, so it kind of reverberates against each other and just makes things worse. Hey, it looks like both a Karen and a Kevin are going at it again, screaming at each other in a place called McDonald's, because of course they are. What else are they doing?
Get the off me! Goddamn gun! What the is the matter with you? Why are you giving me that? You must be so rude.
You number one, you was rude when the boy tried to come back. You hugging on everybody, nobody. Everybody can be in this McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right. You say you don't McDonald's. Just everybody's McDonald's.
What are you talking about?
What I said.
Is everyone McDonald's here?
Stop the snack.
What the fuck?
Now all of a sudden you fake man, you calm it down because they know it's all of a sudden criminal day. Get out of here.
What the fuck are you talking
about? Oh, now that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you slow the time. Bob, it's the fact that you know for me. It's the fact that you know right for me. But I can't so comfortable. You're non-stop. Your mom was miserable. That's what she made you hate. Yeah, she meant she had you. But then she had you.
Why are you so miserable? So unfortunate.
Now we rude. When you get out of here, because that's what you is a little boy. You're a little boy.
Such a f***ing dude.
Your mother's a cunt.
Why are you bringing your mother in?
Because I said. Hey, who was yeah, I know you're not. Now don't choke me. Okay. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Okay. What you thought I was going to be saying? Nah, I don't need you. I don't need no police. I'm by myself. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I have no idea what was even happening in this clip in the first place. It's just two people screaming at each other, and I'm sorry, I don't understand screaming people's like... yeah, I failed that joke miserably. Anyway, what do you thought happened in this clip to get to this outcome that we have here? At some point throughout the night, this Karen's daughter had misplaced her bow or someone had taken from her or one of various other reasons. Either way, later on the Karen sees that someone else has a bow of the exact same color and decides to steal it from her in response to apparently her stealing it from her daughter even though she has no proof of that.
Hey, I'm in line right now and these crazy motherfuckers, I just had this bow on all night where I'll show you the pictures. She just ripped it off of me. Karen alert, crazy bitches, crazy right here. Craziest I've met in my life. Yes.
Oh, honey, you haven't seen crazy yet.
What do you want to do? You want to fight?
It's funny how only...
Are we going to fight? Let's square up.
Want
to square up? Because that's what it's looking like. You're a crazy Hope you have a good night, you crazy I'll just keep this going. This is perfect. I can't believe that. That's like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I'll show you the pictures with her eyes.
And I will show you my pictures.
Oh, I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would. I don't
the fuck up. No. You're literally a crazy. Why would someone take a boa off of, like,
that's where I'm
how
wondering.
entitled are you that you think that I would take that off of your daughter?
Oh, how entitled are you?
You sound like a crazy person.
You're the one who's talking.
Yes, because you just ripped that off of my neck like a psychopath. You're a psychopath.
No, I think you are.
You're a psychopath. Oh my god. I hope you get hit by a car, you crazy.
Yeah, at first I was confused on what in the world a boa is, but after some little bit of research, it's those little feathery, scarfy thingamybobs that you can get at clubs and stuff like that, that sometimes appears a lot in certain events. So, I highly doubt that this person stole it, but like the biggest stretch of the imagination, I really, really doubt. They probably just had the same color, and that would probably happen quite a lot. I think it's far, far more likely that your daughter just misplaced the thing. No one stole it from her. She just put it down somewhere or misplaced it and lost it at some point. Who knows? Either way, this is not how you handle these type of things. Maybe you go, hey, where'd you get this bowl from? And like, be honest about, like, don't just snatch from other people. It makes you no worse the person who you claim stole it from your daughter, you dumbass. Here we have a couple checking into a hotel, finding out they need to provide some form of ID as well as make some form of deposit in case anything goes wrong, and they decide to refuse to do so and decide to cause a bunch of drama instead.
All because she didn't want to provide any form of ID and pay the deposit. He is just doing his job.
Why are you acting like that? You don't school me about a freaking motel? You know how much places and places I've traveled and go to? You don't school me how to rent a motel?
I don't know.
Get over yourself. But I'm just enlightening you. Okay, when people come in here, be respectful. Okay? We have the right. We are paying our money and we can take. So get over yourself. Watch how you know how you speak to people. You don't speak to no white folks coming in here like that. Don't play that with me. Disrespectful. Get over yourself.
You asked the question.
No, I didn't ask you about my bag. I didn't ask you about that.
You asked the question, I answered the question.
So get over yourself, okay? Go.
She didn't like the answer to her questions.
Rude.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
That's the typical Karen playbook right there. I mean, if we had a book that told us everything a Karen would do in any form of given confrontation, this would be one of those things right here. Get angry, scream at the person, and walk away when you've lost instead of accepting defeat. Interesting. Sounds about right. And also, like, no duh, they're going to want some form of ID because they want to know exactly who you are, because, you know, you would have booked the hotel underneath at least your name or your partner's name or maybe someone else's name, and they want to know that, hey, it's the person who did the actual reservation is coming to the hotel. B, they want you to make some form of deposit. It's just basically a little bit of a safety thing. In case you do cause some massive damage in the room that you're staying in, they have some form of backup. 9 times out of 10, this money will be given back to you at the end of your stay because, you know, you won't do anything stupid, right? Next, we got a funny confrontation at your local McDonald's.
Oh, that's alright. I already got it. Yes, I can.
Actually, you
Yeah, I
can.
can.
You need to get the hell out of the store now.
Oh, okay. And you can ask me to stop filming, but I don't have to stop filming.
Okay,
and the only
bye.
reason why I'm doing this is just to get a picture of your face, okay? And I won't stop until you're fired, okay?
Okay.
Bye. I'm a 30-year customer of McDonald's. This is what a young employee, this is what the youth of today is doing now. You're treating 30-year customers. Oh, I know where it is. Thank you, dear. Okay. Bye.
Gotta love how the other team member was like, okay, I don't want to deal with this, I'm gonna walk away. And I get it, she might be a bit rude, might be a bit this, might be a bit that, but do we all forget that these people, especially the young people, are being bare minimum paid minimum wage, if not sometimes worse in places where they can get away with not paying minimum wage? Either way, and then also go on about, you know, I've been a 30-year-long customer of McDonald's. It's like, who gives a flying fuck about that? Why do you care so much about your loyalty towards a corporate entity? That's so dumb. Here we got a guy who wasn't too happy with the taste of his coffee, so therefore went up and complained, asked to get not only a new coffee, but also to get a refund on said coffee.
Tell me that you're not going to stir it or give me a new one. Well, how do I know what to try? How do I know what it tastes like? So if you mess my coffee up, I can't try it? Is that funny, Nate? Can you make me a new coffee or can you give my money back, Nate? Nate, please.
hash brown? Want hash brown?
I'll video. I got the right to video whatever I want. If I can record a cop, I can record a Dunkin' Donuts worker. Now make me a new one, get my money back. Tough guy. Oh, you are being tough. You're laughing at me and saying that I can't try my coffee to see if it tastes like shit. It's made wrong. I want a new coffee. I want my money back. Give me a full refund now. Give me a full refund now. Chump. Telling me you ain't giving me shit back until I pulled the camera out. You just said you ain't getting nothing back. Until I pulled my camera back, you told me I'm not getting nothing.
No, I told you to get your money back.
No, you said I'm not giving you a new one. That's what you ordered. That's what you told me.
I'm sticking to that. I'm getting your money back, and you're not going to.
You said you're not getting your money back until I said pull the camera out. Until I pulled the camera out, you started. I'm not getting nothing back. You started acting like a tough guy until I pulled my camera out.
You know, I wouldn't be too surprised if the actual worker did say something about, oh, you can't get your money back and get a new drink, you can only do one of the two, or something on those lines, and then when the guy decided to bring out his phone and start recording, just went, okay, there's no point even wasting time about this guy. This guy's only going to be combative and just be a bit of annoyance. Like, overall, I've never had an instance where you've gone, like, the first drink you got was terrible, was made poorly. 9 times out of 10, you either just get the refund or you get it replaced. Because doing both is just being greedy. Unless they make the mistake like multiple times over, or it's something you've taken the drink, taken away, gotten home, and oh, actually it's pretty bad, you call up and then you might get some credit for next time. But it's like I've never really had an instance where they've gone like, oh, I must get a refund as well as a new version of this drink. Like, you don't get both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's just stupid. Like, what? I'm sorry, cameraman, but I'm pretty sure you're being a bit of a Kevin about this one here.
Here we have the most aggro customer you've probably ever seen going off at an employee for some reason or another that's never made clear.
Deserves her. This bitch deserves my fist in her face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you can leave. You can
leave.
leave. You can leave.
I am leaving.
Then turn around and get out.
Send this on social media. Do what you
will.
gotta do. You're being recorded too.
Okay. Okay. You can leave.
Yep.
You can leave.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You can leave.
You know what? This will show up more.
Okay.
Yeah. Let the owner of this establishment.
I will.
Let the owner of this establishment make up their own mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Guarantee you won't have a job tomorrow.
Okay.
You comfortable with not having a job tomorrow?
I will have a job.
Comfortable with not having employment?
I will have a
You're comfortable with not having financial stability? You stupid bitch.
Cool.
You stupid bitch.
Cool. You can leave. Thank you. Thank you.
I will be reporting this to the individuals that
You can leave. You can leave.
What are we recording? What are we recording? What are we recording?
I'm recording you calling me a bitch and a.
You're
I'm a kid. You can leave. You're a grown adult.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Working. Unlike you right now.
Yeah,
You can
did
leave.
you get your goddamn shit signed by your parents? You need to be 18 to be.
I am 18.
Oh,
None
then
of your
you're not a
business.
kid. Then you're not a kid, huh?
To you, yeah. You're
Then
a
you're not a
dog.
kid.
Get out.
Then you're not a
Get
kid.
out.
Do you know how stupid you are right now? This is going on my Facebook.
As stated, the entire reason to this clip and how this all went down in the first place isn't exactly made clear, but honestly speaking, there really isn't a good reason to ever treat a worker in the way that this guy was doing so, threatening to make sure they lose their job, threatening to put them in a financially insecure spot. Like, genuinely speaking, like, how much of a dick are you? I don't think, like, most people in the world wouldn't wish for their worst enemy to be financially screwed. Like, that's just the most annoying thing. Like, I don't think I can put to words how much of a thing that is to state about someone, saying that I want you to lose your job. I want you to be. How are you going to feel that you won't be financially secure when I make sure you lose your job? Like, that's just insane behavior. No normal person acts like this. Genuinely. You should probably go to a psych ward because you need help.
See, I'd probably take his advice and maybe start putting things in the bin, because I don't think you want to find out what he has to take care of you, quote unquote. Still a crazy man. He could have been a lot more calmer about this entire thing, but I can get the frustration of shit from someone else's yard ending up in your yard, but this is not how you handle it. Here as we watch as an employee inside of a pharmacist is trying to perform the impossible by performing the definition of insanity to a customer who clearly is not listening and is very angry for some foreseen reason.
Why do I? Okay, do you? Why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's window ain't open.
What is your name and date of birth?
Excuse me. Why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's pick up. For what? I came yesterday. She said she was going to transfer it. She didn't.
What is your name and date of birth?
What are you talking about? Now you're saying I'm disrespectful. You're being disrespectful.
I can't help you if you don't tell me your name and date of birth.
That's not what my prescription is here. I don't need it transferred out.
Okay,
Can you drop?
You're taking up my time and I'm trying to help you.
And now,
if you don't let me help you, I will.
But you want to go back and forth with me when you could have dropped the prescription through this window right now.
What is your name and date of birth?
You hear this? Because I want my prescription.
Answer my question.
You said answer your question. What's your name?
You don't want your medicine transferred, so
What
she
is your
shouldn't
name and
transfer.
date of birth?
What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Amber.
Amber? Okay. So, Amber, y'all can't give me my medicine. That's
I'm
already...
trying to help you right now, but you are
It's
not
already ready. You keep... No. Okay,
You are
but
not listening.
Okay, but you keep telling me you're going to transfer my prescription.
I swear talking to some people is like slamming your head against a brick wall over and over and over again and hoping that something might change by, let's say, the example of brutally knocking yourself out so you don't have to deal with this mess anymore. Like, she was just asking you a simple question. She wanted your name and date of birth, probably for various different reasons. A, because it will help her find out what prescription you're goddamn chasing, woman. It's very simple. And you're just sitting here going on as like, oh, you don't want to help me. Oh, you're just being a rude person. How am I being disrespectful when you don't want to help me? She's literally asking you a question that when she gets the information from, she'll be able to help you. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're just not listening. How do you expect her to fix this problem if you're not willing to listen to her as she tries to figure the problem out? Like, what the f-
Here we got a very interesting reaction from a father here. So apparently what happened here is, I don't know precisely what happened to get to this point, but apparently at some point this other guy swore at the guy in the car, and well, here's what happens next.
He's autistic. Do you understand me? You're backing out on me. I'm 52 years old. You're a lot younger. I do have a problem. Yeah, somebody calling you out. Here's a camera. I'm not coming out on me. I'm thinking you're gonna hit me. Do me a favor, drive away. Don't bully me. Why, somebody coming at you now? You're a big man now, huh? I got a problem with you cursing in front of my kid. Keep driving. He's autistic. He's autistic. You're autistic. What? Somebody challenging you now? You're not a big deal now, huh? Who's challenging? You're not a big deal now, huh? I'm 52 years old. People are 50, huh?
Shut your alarm off while I'm trying to get this.
I don't think so. You understand me? Don't you try to bully me around. I don't give a damn who's in the car. Yeah, worry about yourself. Come over here. Yeah, go walk away now, huh? My little boy in the car. I got an autistic child. You can tape it all you want, and this guy is trying to intimidate.
Bro, my Instagram is about to go off today.
Don't know why him being autistic is a good reason to scream and shout and let it all out against this person for ultimately no reason. And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not too experienced with this. I'm more experienced with the ADHD side of things, which is only like partway towards, is on, from my understanding, kind of on the spectrum, but not quite autism. But I feel like that this, you yelling and screaming like this, and then in addition, those loud horns that everyone started blaring at you when you still were sitting there in the middle of traffic is probably going to cause more issues for your autistic son than what this one guy swearing a little would. I don't know. Is it just me who thinks that this was a bit stupid to go off about? Like, am I not seeing the issue here? I don't know. This just seems a bit dumb to me, especially considering, like, yeah, he's going to go to school eventually. He's going to hear these swear words anyhow. If he's going to have problems with swear words, it's going to happen regardless. And, well, you may as well let it happen, man. I don't know. I don't know. Here we get dropped into a middle of an argument with a person and someone who I would personally call the ultimate Karen. Here's the clip.
What's up, Cray Cray? You got something to say now? I'm right here. Go ahead and say it.
I got some great new pictures of your life.
Okay.
Oh, are you going to put me on your website, your YouTube website?
You like that? You're a celebrity.
Oh, I know. You made me a celebrity, and I'm going to sue you for making me a celebrity.
Cray Cray, I have every right to video you when you scream on your property. Look up the law.
You are videotaping me while I'm on my own land, and we will be in court.
When you're screaming at me and my children and telling my kids to F.O., I have every right to video you. I'm a liar? The videos are what record and say the truth. So you can call me all you want when you're up there on your property screaming my name, and then I put the video on you and you get upset, then it sounds like you have issues. So again, here's another video of me trying to protect myself from my own property because Cray Cray sits there and says for the last, 3 years you've been suing me? So here's another video.
Yes, and the public will be informed about our lawsuit the whole time. I have great pictures showing the destruction of your life to my home. And that's what this is all about. It's not about anything else but Tiffany.
It's about her screaming at me and my children all day long, and this is the only way that I can prove it in court that she is nuts. This is
proof that I damage your children, Tiffany. And I will be doing my own podcast, Tiffany, and my life.
You told me 3 years ago you were going to ruin me. Remember? Did you forget about that?
No, I'm just going to sue you. We're going to go to court.
You sue everybody, woman. That's what you do. Do you realize that you are evicted? We've got you for the eviction in California. You can't even file a lawsuit in California because you've sued so many people. You can't file a lawsuit in California. She can't file a lawsuit in California, so she moves to Oregon so that she can start suing. And how many? You've lived here 6 months, and how many people have you already sued and lost? Every case, by the way. Every case you've lost. Boy, oh boy, your perception of winning is pretty crazy because Blue Pacific you lost to Remax, you lost to Larry. Who else is you?
Larry, and what were you doing in court with Larry?
Trying to protect him from you.
Why were you butting in to my business?
It's public. It's public. It's public, Cray Cray.
Coming behind me in your car at a maximum speed so that I had to file a police report against you.
They probably laughed because how many police reports have you already done here in this town?
We will be in court in 2 months.
I cannot wait.
You sued that many people and lost in California that you couldn't file any more lawsuits in California, so you move elsewhere and start filing lawsuits there. Good God, like, how much money do you have to be continuously having the lawyers and paying them off for this, considering that you've apparently lost almost every single lawsuit you've made an attempt to do? Well, maybe you're representing yourself, and maybe that's the case here. It'd be funny if, probably the funniest thing to me to think about is, imagine trying to do this in, Australia. Because down here, if in a lawsuit, if you lose the suit that you attempt to do, or you just lose the suit in general, you have to pay the legal fees of the other party. It's like a massive way to make an attempt to disencourage defamation lawsuits and stuff along those lines. It doesn't quite work because, rich people still do it. It's just what it is. But, it's a system that's meant to attempt to disencourage you from doing that, because if you lose, you not only have to pay your legal fees, you pay the legal fees of the person who won. So that's a lot of money out of your pocket. And, look, recording her in her backyard is one of those things where I think on the technicality, they do have a reasonable belief of privacy in their backyard. When you're screaming and shouting out of it to people who are outside of your backyard, and then they start recording you because of that, and I think you lose that reasonable privacy a little bit there. And then depending on the state, there's also just... Some states have a two-party consent law where both parties have to agree to record in a private setting, but most of them tend to be a one-party, where only one person needs to consent to recording something in a private setting, and in that case, they're fine here anyway, because, you know, the person recording would be consenting to the recording. Otherwise, why would she be recording? Either way, what an insane person. Here's our friendly neighborhood Karen going off again.
Your neighbor. Hi. Want to make sure your dog's okay. Is your dog okay? Yes, ma'am. Okay. It sounds like it's in distress. It just keeps barking.
I mean,
you mean what?
I mean, it's just now because,
No, it's all night. It keeps barking. Shut it up.
I do think it's fair to say that I wouldn't particularly call her Karen for complaining about a dog that apparently is barking all night. I agree, that is definitely an annoyance and a very big issue. It happens occasionally over here where I live. There will be sometimes, like, the few occasions where people have moved in, their dogs will go off nonsensically for, like, the first many nights on end, but usually they tone down and only bark when people walk by, which is semi-common in this area, considering we back into a main street where people walk quite a lot. So, but dogs barking is a normal thing to some degree. Yeah, it can get frustrating and annoying. From just listening to this clip here, the dog didn't bark that much from what I can tell until the Karen came into the yard, and then it barked a little bit. Then when she knocked on the door, it started barking a lot, because, you know, someone just knocked on the front door. And, like, I get the complaint of annoying dogs that continue to bark endlessly, but, you know, there's a certain way you should do that. Like, hey, would you mind doing something about your dog? It's continuously barking all night. It makes it difficult to sleep. It's appreciated if you find a way to try and stop it from barking so much. But no, instead she comes in going like, is your dog in distress? I'm just checking to make sure your dog's okay because it sounds like it's distress. Okay, well, you need to learn to shut your dog up, and walks away. Like, that's just... wow.
In this clip, we got a savior who decides to be a kind of Samaritan and help these cops out to understand the full story of what happened so they don't arrest the wrong person.
It was those people going after him. I saw that. Yes. I saw that. There were people going after you, and the cops went after you and not the other white guys. I saw that shit. You were the one that was being accosted. There was a couple like white guys over there that were going after him. They got out of his vehicle and he was trying to back away. Oh, one of these cops actually believed the white guy when they said this guy was the one in the f***ing wrong. That's what f***ing happened.
Okay, well, you're not going to contribute positively.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, we're injecting things in.
Yeah, why didn't you pull over the other guys that were part of it? We're done. Okay, good.
Can we come over here so I can figure out what happened?
Exactly what she said happened. I told you what happened. I told you what happened. This guy was accosted by other people, and he was the one that was pulled.
That clip is one massive yikes from me. I'm not even 100% sure how to really process that. Like, that's just a massive failing in the cops there in general. Like, surely, if you don't know exactly what's happening and both sides are accusing the other of causing problems, surely you would just arrest them both so you can deal with this, not just let one guy free and then arrest the other guy. Like, that doesn't even make sense in any regard whatsoever. Like, why would you even... what? I'm sorry, I'm lost. Here we have a pair of Karens who decide to order a lot of food, and when they decide not to eat it, attempt to leave without paying for it.
Pay them and leave. Pay them and leave.
Because why do we have to even deal with this?
Look how much food you guys got.
Ordered so much and you're gonna leave without paying? Without paying?
You still ordered it. They still cooked your
You still left
food.
without paying. You still left without paying.
You came up to us.
Because you're video recording.
For them, for their protection. Go. Pay them and leave. Pay them and leave. Pay them and leave. Pay them and leave.
That really makes sense why you guys look like that. Like, that's very rude.
Okay, pay them and leave. Trash.
No, we're not trash.
More trash. Pay them and leave.
The fact that you're video recording and like
Just go and
Bye.
Go and pay.
Literally stop.
You're still talking. Pay them and leave.
What we're doing doesn't concern you. Go pay.
It does because I'm on video.
Go pay.
And what?
Just because you're not going to eat all the food doesn't mean you get to leave without paying for it. That's not how the world works, sweetie. They've already spent the time, money, and effort to actually prep and make this food for you. It's not their fault that you chose not to eat it after ordering all that. You still got to pay the price for it all being prepared for you. Here we go, Karen is extremely upset about something that occurred through the drive-thru for some reason or another. Anyway, she's holding up the line by arguing with one of the drive-thru workers, and the person behind her decides to start recording her and then pokes fun at her.
You're holding up the line there, Karen.
Shut the up, you bitch. Record me all you want to before I spit on you.
Oh no, Karen. Is that saliva out your mouth there, Karen?
I'm automatically a Karen because I walked up to
No, Karen, you're holding up the line. I need my McChicken and my McNuggets. Get out the line there, Karen. I'm gonna need my McChicken, my fries, and my drink. Get out the way there, Karen.
Shut up, you fat bitch.
Oh shit, stop that, Karen. I need my food to get more fatter, Karen. Watch out the way there, Karen. No, Karen, you're holding up the line there, Karen. Yeah, get out of here now, Karen. Thank you very much there. Forward on.
Karen in my business, you stupid bitch.
Forward on with those gun fingers there, Karen. All right, Karen.
Man, I just love people like this. It's just like, oh yeah, oh my god, it's a Karen. Let me just poke the bear. Let's see how hard I can poke the bear without it killing me, basically. Oh man, she goes off her head. She's obviously had a bad day of something or ate something horrible. Like something's not going her way right now. And this person just poking her is peeving her right off. She's going right up aisle 9 with that anger. Here we have yet another Karen who does not know how to be patient, decides to cut in line. When she gets called out for it, she decides to become extremely racist. Luckily, the person behind the camera who's being caught under this racist fire gets a lot of defense from multiple people in the store at the time.
Hello. No, that's disrespectful though.
I asked her to step away from my son.
No, it's not. When you just told her to go back to your country, how does that make sense? She does.
Why is she so mad at me?
That's a problem. But she's just told her. No, she's not. You just told her to go back to her country. What are you
privilege because she's coming for us like handcuff, whatever that thing is. And
Yo,
going and telling
hey,
her what
you don't
else
gotta
to
talk
do.
like that though. She's not telling you.
I know.
She just said stay away from her son. That's all she said.
She's asking you to give her son. Her son doesn't even have a mask. Well, you know what? You're not telling anybody else. So get over yourself.
No, the whole point is that you have to be 6 feet away, and then you want to be racist.
Stop. You're just being crazy.
No, we're not. No, you're being the crazy one right here.
Don't talk to her like that.
Yeah,
Don't be talking to her like that.
Yeah, you know what? You go get over yourself.
Yeah, don't be talking to her like that.
Thank
Like
you,
I'm just
sir.
all the time.
You're being crazy.
Can I ask you?
Calm down, don't go to the supervisor.
Excuse me. Can I ask you why you hate me? Just because I'm wearing a headscarf?
That's what you wanted, huh? What else do I need to do? I mean, what? I'm not doing anything
No,
wrong
no,
here.
no. I'm actually.
I'm not doing anything wrong here. It's just a listener who thinks she's privileged.
Privilege. Why the fuck you gotta talk to her like that though?
I don't know why you hate me. I didn't do anything.
I'm trying to protect the female.
No, he's defending what's right. But do you hear what she's saying? She's being racist. She's being racist.
I'm not gonna say anything.
profiling though. You're like profiling.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay.
Why are people so horrible? Well, like, genuinely speaking, why is the first thing that goes through this person's mind when they get caught out for attempting to cut the line is to just be racist? What is the entire point of that? That makes no sense whatsoever. Like, that's not going to help your case in any way, shape, or form. As you can clearly see here, everyone else around you is just like, what the hell are you thinking? What was the necessity of that? Why do you need to be racist? Like, what was the point? It's a genuine what the moment to me. It's like, why are people like this? Karen did an online order to their local Subway and decided to, when they go in, to wait in the long line for other people who are waiting to make their orders done. Even though with the online order she just meant to go straight up to the register and they usually would have it ready. Anyway, when she gets up to the front, she complains about how she hasn't gotten her food immediately and she had to wait through everyone else in spite of ordering online, and well, this happens.
Okay. You're really got Excuse me, I called 15 minutes ago to be ready. What do you mean there's other people? I had to stand in line just like
We're only two people operating this store at a time.
That's
Okay,
not my
then
problem.
try working at a
It's
Subway
none of your
then.
business. Oh, yeah, well, okay. You're saying that in public. Give me the order, please.
Okay.
Kevin, you get up here, manager, call me to not tell about what you What's your name? You don't need my name.
Exactly.
That's right. What do you think it's for? You don't need my name. You want everybody's name in the line, look at the line.
This says online order pickup over there. This says online order pickup over there. Is that your sandwich?
No, it's not, ma'am.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's not, ma'am.
Continue, Gavin.
Yeah, just
Thank
continue,
you.
Gavin, we'll all be your witness. What's the
Yeah.
point of ordering online if it's not ready?
It says online order
you know
pickup.
what?
You should have been here instead of waiting in line.
I
Use your
did
common
order, it
sense.
wasn't there, ma'am.
Well,
Gavin, I'll fire
and maybe
you.
you're saying it was ready because you're being rude to the wait staff.
Everybody just call in the morning at 8 and talk to Gavin's manager and say that we were witnesses.
Sure will.
What a bunch of bullies.
You tried to bully.
You tried, yeah. What's your name? Yeah. Don't try getting the young kid into that. He's on our side. What's your name? We'll call for him too.
Yeah.
For the both people working. You're a bully. I'm the one that's going to get
You're
this
outnumbered,
for free.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to
Good
get
luck
this
with
for
that.
Hey, this
Good
is
luck
more
with
than you
that.
to be such an embarrassment in front of everybody. No, you're the embarrassment. Yeah, come on. You're a disgusting human being.
Yes, you are.
Yes, have a good evening. Enjoy it.
You gotta love how all the customers that are there are just like, what in the world are you on about? We've all just been waiting in line. You could have just got up this way. Like, it's just funny watching all the customers be on the same side as the worker and just like, just leave the worker alone. There's only 2 people at this Subway currently. Things are gonna be slow. But even then, the online order's been sitting there waiting for a hot minute now, which is hilarious. In this next clip, we got a Karen who cut in line because she's not a fan of big fuck-off trucks.
You couldn't just wait in line?
Well, you were taking forever. Your stupid truck is this big. I mean, why is your truck that big?
But you cut me in line.
It doesn't matter. I would have been up here first, but your truck is right here. It should be illegal. It should be illegal to have a truck this big. For what? You know what? You know what? I may just call. Just call. I get a grande iced caramel macchiato placed in a venti cup with extra ice.
You gotta love how that clip ended. It's just like, she turns around, it looks like she either preps for a punch or goes for a punch, and then the TikTok sound effect comes on. It's like, why did the clip end there? Clearly, I don't even know what happened there. Okay, I think I should make one thing clear. I'm not a fan of people having those big fuck-off trucks, because to me, I don't see why you need a vehicle that fucking big. Not only does it cost more fuel to run, so you're burning more fucking money by using it, those type of vehicles literally kill more people than any other smaller vehicle. You could probably get the same amount of space with a smaller ute. A smaller vehicle with a nice big tray. I mean, a lot of people use vans for that type of thing nowadays because they store more. But either way, just because you don't like the big fuck-off truck doesn't mean you cut in front of the big fuck-off truck. In fact, I would say that's a very bad decision because the big fuck-off truck can't usually see over his hood if you're directly in front of him, so you might get yourself ran over. In this clip, we've got a Karen who's attempting to get a pair of scooters for cheaper than what was initially offered, and when she doesn't get her way, decides to resort to violence.
Don't hello. Don't touch my baby.
I'm a female.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm a female. You need to watch out of behavior. Listen up.
Okay.
Listen up. Listen up.
I am business. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah, you talking about
I'm the officer of the army, you know? See that? Got it out.
You told me 25.
You can't see everything. Calm down, calm down.
That's 25. That's no 25. How much for this one? You told me 25 for both of them.
35.
No, call the cops. You can't, and you can't step outside just. No. Honey, come here.
No.
Let go of me. You're not.
No, I filmed everything. I have a proof.
Call
no worry.
911, honey.
I know worry.
Oh, I will pay for it.
Leave here.
Let go.
Leave here. Get the off. Hey.
You don't touch
that.
me.
Don't do that.
Watch out away
That's
from
a
my
stealing.
kids. Watch out.
That's a stealing.
I'm not stealing. I gotta
You're
give
stealing
them
that.
Okay? You steal, okay?
Let's steal that. That's so
You're
bad.
touching me good.
That's so bad.
Good. I'm glad you touched me.
That's so
now
bad.
I'm gonna press charges. Don't ever touch
Oh.
me. You got me up. Don't ever touch me. Don't ever touch me.
Calm down. No worries. I have a proof. You guys can call policemen. No worry.
Call them.
You know, I want to question what's going through the kid's mind right now, watching her mother absolutely go crazy over these pair of scooters, trying to steal them out of their hands, trying to kick these people, trying to do all these random things, and then when she still doesn't get her way, throws the drinks at them whilst being recorded. I just want to question, like, why do people think this is ever a good idea, and why do it in front of your kids? Oh, they probably don't care enough to even think about those consequences. Imagine walking into your local general dollar store and it turns out there's two Kevins just having a fight right at the registers for some reason that's not really easy to understand or explain. Well, that's the reality of this guy's clip.
No, I'm not crazy. If you want to see crazy, I'll be crazy.
For no reason, bro.
So like I said, I was sitting right there. I was right like when that young lady was right over here.
For no reason, bro. Get your stuff.
It's called social distancing.
Get your stuff.
You need to understand.
Get your stuff, bro. Cause you sounding crazy.
Get away from me. How about that?
Get away from you.
Get away from me before I call the cops on you.
Call the cops.
Don't try to play one with me.
Call them.
Don't try to play one with me.
Call them. I'm a Confederate. Call them.
And
call them.
Am I supposed to care?
Call them.
Don't try to play one with me.
I'm from PTSD, boy.
I don't care. I'm from New Jersey.
Call them, boy.
I'm from New Jersey.
I'm from New York. What that mean?
That don't mean nothing to me.
All right, then shut up with it.
I'm from the hood. Don't try to play one with me. Go to Jersey City and New York. I know how it is on the street.
Get your shit and go.
Don't try to tell me what to do. You get away from me.
Get your shit and go.
Don't try to tell me what to do.
Man, get your stuff and go.
You get your stuff and get up out of here. Don't try to tell me what to do. I was here first.
Man, shut up.
I'm a wee bit lost in the sauce on this one. I'm not 100% sure why they're arguing here. I tried to listen to the conversation and try to understand why this all started, but ultimately I can't really find or understand why this argument started in the first place. I mean, the argument started for some reason or another, and they're going on about this and that, and how one of them's a veteran, and how the other guy is from the hood, or something on those lines. It just don't make sense, but hey, they're having a good argument over there. Casually racist neighbors having a fight with their neighbor.
My daughter told him not to come over here.
Hey!
My daughter told him not to come over here. Period.
We're not trying to start crap. We're neighbors. Come on. Crap happens. Just leave him alone.
Maybe take care of your child.
This is between us. Because you're the homeowner, right? It's fine.
Mal puto perro que es aquí, el grandote de la verga.
Go back to Mexico. Bye.
Ay, puta.
Just make sure your son stays off. Hey, next time I hope he gets him in the neck.
Hey, déjalo, come on, come onto my property. Stop. Come on. That's what I thought. Pussies.
Yeah. Why don't you guys just go inside?
I love people like that who are just come out with some form of threat. They either come out with their gun, come out with an aggressive animal, or one of various different things and tell someone to come over to their yard right now. And then when the person doesn't, they say, ah, that's right, you're a pussy. You're too scared to do that. Ha 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 ha. It's like, you totally didn't just bring out a weapon of some form or didn't bring out a dog that is clearly going to be sent to bite us. You're totally not just going to be nice and not cause a scuffle if they do step on your yard. No, you're just going to immediately let go of the dog and let the dog maul the guy. Like, that's legitimately what this guy would have done. And I don't get what the point is. It's like, haha, see, you weren't. Gotcha there. You're too scared. It's like, no shit, no one's going to do that because it's like, do you not put two and two together? You come out with a gun or you come out with a dog and threaten to have the dog sick on you? It's like, what the that? What do you think's gonna happen? They're gonna actually go on your lawn after you're being like that? No, you idiot.